Hello guys, taking our rights back again. So today it is North Yorkshire Day, which equals North Allerton. Now what we're going to do is, as you can see, here we are, North Allerton. What we're going to do is we're going to have a little look in. Anyone who is anyone who's been about the auditing community for a while knows that this police station is renowned for stamping all over people's rights and unlawfully taking people's liberties. I am by myself today, so let's have a look. I'm not going to spend too much time in here, but what I am going to do is I'm going to be the first one to take a drone over North Allerton. Let's hope that Sarah Sanderson doesn't come out and start acting in childish, usual, unlawful ways. So yeah, let's see what happens. Let's see what happens, eh? I believe we've got access here, so we'll have a look in. And we'll see what's going on. And we've got someone here. Hello, good afternoon. Hello, I'm just in the area and I want to get some aerial shots of the surrounding area. I thought I'd just be polite, come in and let you know what my intentions are. So basically, I'm going to stand over there on the public footpath. I'm going to take my drone up and over, and I'm going to get. I don't know if you know about drones, but you can press this button, and what it does is then when you get it back up of your memory card, put it in like a globe. Like
Are you filming me now at the moment?
It puts it. Let me finish my sentence, miss, and I'm a conversation with you. Put it in a globe like that, and then when you press on it, it brings it on. It's amazing. So that's what I'd want to do, because there's plenty of countryside around the area. So I just want to go up, have a little look about.
I don't think that'll be not around the police station and these surrounding police areas.
Right.
I will confirm with my supervisor 1 minute, but
Okay.
I'd just like to know if you're filming me at the moment.
I'm not. Well, the screen's not on.
Right, okay.
But can I ask you why not?
I'm just going to double check. I don't want to. Can I ask your name?
Yeah, I'm Darren.
Darren.
Just Darren.
No, what's your surname?
Not just Darren, miss.
You're not just Darren. You have a surname as well.
Okay then. I don't want to mislead you. I do not wish to give them that details, if I'm honest. I've come in and tried to be polite.
I'm being polite.
No, I know, and I'm not. No, sorry, I'm not saying that you're not being polite. I just feel as though this is gonna start getting twisted. Now, to be fair, I didn't have to come in. I could have just done. I can tell you now. I can tell you, I'm a drone pilot. I can tell you, I know the laws inside out.
That's absolutely fine.
And can I just finish, please, please? So, I can tell you, what I am about to do is 100% lawful. There is no ifs or buts. I could even fly right over the police station if I wanted, and that's lawful. But I'm not here to get in your hair or do anyone's head in or anything like that. That's why I've come in, to try to be open and transparent with you and tell you, because I'm thinking if there's a stranger, and the reason I've got a mask on is sometimes when I turn the drone, it gets my my own image, and I don't like to be on my own images. Sorry, excuse me. So that's why I've got the mask on. So because I put my footage, what I do is I put it on a photography website, and it's called Flickr. So that's all I want to do. And like I say, sorry, I'm Darren. What's your name? Sorry.
I'm not giving you my name. I don't have to give you my name.
Well, I know, but I thought we were just having a polite adult conversation.
Can I just ask?
You can ask anything you want.
I can't give you that permission.
I don't need permission, to be fair.
Right, I just have to let somebody else know, but bear with me 1 moment.
Okay, like I said, that's why I want to come in and be open and transparent with you.
Bear with me, I'll go and ask.
Thank you. I don't need you to ask anyone, but thank you anyway. You say that, you come in and try and do the right thing and be open and transparent, and they're like, no mate, I am. I don't need to show you that.
You have to have one if it's.
Do you want? Shall we start talking about Schedule 8? Shall we start talking about Schedule 8? I know the ins and outs.
Please don't be rude.
No, because
am I speaking to you badly? Am I speaking to
I
you
wouldn't say
badly?
with a tone, you know, but I did say
Am I
before you
speaking to
went.
you badly? Have I not gone
I
and
did
done
say
what I said
bef-
I would ask?
Yeah, but what I'm trying to say is I did say before you went that I got a feeling that things were going to try to
Right,
get
let's
twisted. They've
talk.
come back.
Right.
You keep interrupting me, you know.
If,
Do you know what? I've come in here for two reasons I've come in, right? First was, what I told you, right, is to be open and transparent. I told a friend of mine that I was a photographer as well, that I was going to come and do this. And he said something about, maybe it's not a good idea. I said, why not? He said, because there's a female officer. Are you an officer? Because I'm thinking he might have been on about you. I rank an officer. But listen, miss, I'm not doing anything wrong. If you want to stand and have that, I've tried to come in and do the right thing and have a conversation with you, miss.
Alright.
So, can I just have your number?
Yeah, 1537.
Hello, I'm Darren,
Alright, Darren, nice to meet you.
and you are
Sergeant Hughes.
Sergeant Hughes. Sergeant Hughes, I've come in, right? I've tried to have a adult conversation with
Yeah,
a
yeah.
lady. I don't feel, she hasn't spoken to me with an attitude, but I feel as though things are getting twisted. Now, what we've got to realise, Sergeant, is I didn't have to come in here and have this conversation, because what I'm going to do is a total lawful activity, what I'm going to do, yeah?
Right.
Now, what it is, I've come in out of the politeness of my heart, because I'm thinking, you know, it's maybe a bit of a sensitive area. Come in, be open and transparent, let us know what's going on. So you're not seeing a guy with a mask on, stood on the corner, flying. I'm trying to do the right thing. I've come in, I feel as though, yeah, I have had a bit of an attitude actually. Now what it is, she's told me, she's come out going, have you got this, have you got that? I said, if you want to start talking, we'll start talking about Schedule 8 if you want, of the drone, right? Anyway, she's walked away, I'm not talking to you. Basically, Sergeant, what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a lawful activity today. I'm not here to be a nuisance, I'm not here to do your head in. Unfortunately, or fortunately, whatever way you want to look at it, this police station's in a nice site where I can put a drone up, and I was trying to explain to the lady, it's like a panoramic. So what it is, the drone goes up, I press a button, it'll take a photo of all the surrounding area. Now Northallerton, you know yourself, is in the countryside. So I'm going to go up and I'm going to get that shot that I want, because I'm a photographer and I like to put my footage on Flickr. It gets a lot of views, and that's what I'm going to do. I'm not intending to break any laws. I know the drone laws inside out.
Right. And we need to have a discussion about that. So,
Let me tell you this though. The reason I have got my mask on, I was trying to explain to the lady, is sometimes when I bring the drone back down, the drone sometimes does get my footage, or when I'm doing the panoramic, it sometimes does get my footage. I don't want my images to be on my own content. That's the only reason the mask's on.
Darren, what's your last name?
I don't want to give that, because and the reason I don't want to give that, Howie Sarge, please, let's have a decent conversation. Just the eyes rolling, man. I'm not doing anything illegal. I'm not here to do your head in.
Darren, what weight is your drone?
It's 249 grams, Sarge.
249 grams. What sort of drone is it?
It's a DJI Mini 2.
Right.
Do you know what, to be fair, all I had to do was stand on that public footpath, right, undo my drone and fly. I didn't even have to come in. I've come in out of the goodness of my heart, really.
Darren, I'm trying to understand it, yeah? The legislation, whilst you say you know it, I don't, yeah?
Have you got a drone unit?
We do have drones within the force.
Well, there you go then now, no.
Yeah. From what I've just read, very briefly,
Yeah.
it talks about not being within 150 metres of buildings.
No, that's anything above.
250.
Yes.
My other understanding is it shouldn't be going over buildings.
No. Again, and it's not 150, it's 50 metres, and that's anything above.
It's 50 metres for people, 150 metres for...
Above 250 gram.
Yes.
Yes. Mine's 249.
Right. Cool. So, are you registered with the CAA?
I am.
Have you got your flyer's ID?
I have, but I don't need to show that.
Well...
Schedule 8, let's talk about Schedule 8.
You come in, talk about being transparent and open.
Yes.
Yeah?
Yes.
I would like to see that ID
I'm not showing you it.
in terms of being transparent enough.
I'm not showing you, Sarge, because of the reception I've had.
Reception
now,
you've had.
The reception I've had. Now, maybe if she was a little bit different and spoke to me
But I've been
properly.
alright with you.
No, it doesn't matter, Sarge. But at the end of the day, listen, the only way that I have to show you that, right, is that you have to have reasonable suspicion. You can't, and that reasonable suspicion can't be you're flying a drone. That's not reasonable suspicion.
Oh, I don't know anything about your drone or the weight of it, do I? So,
I'll show you the drone.
right. Have you got it handy?
Yep, I'll show you the drone.
Okay.
I won't show you any ID on top. I'll show you that there's an ID on top of it, but you're not getting the numbers off it, Sarge. Because I'll tell you why. Because I don't want my system, right? So straight away, what's going to happen is my details are going to go through the, I don't know what it's called, a computer, a police computer. What do I'm an innocent party. I'm coming out. I'm doing a lawful activity. I'm doing a hobby. I'm coming trying to be.
Darren, I absolutely appreciate that. What concerns me is other than knowing you're Darren.
I mean, that lady wouldn't even give me a name. Do you know what I mean? I'm thinking we're trying to have a decent conversation.
I'm trying to have a decent conversation with you, which is why I'm just trying to ascertain who you are. You go off and do your lawful activity, yeah?
I'm gonna.
And if what I need your name for is in case there's any issues.
There's no issues. See, that's like saying what it is, right? I'm walking down the street, one as a police officer stops me. I need your details in case you go in that pub and commit a murder. If I go in the pub and commit a murder, come back to me. No, it is though, Sarge, are we, man? We live in a free world. We don't live in Germany, Sarge. Come on,
No,
please.
I understand that. But equally, if you are registered with the CAA,
I am.
yeah,
I am.
then I'm not sure why you wanted to hide that from us.
It's not a point of hiding. It's called keeping my anonymity. So human rights would entitle or live an anonymous life, and that's what I want. That's what I want to do, Sarge. Are you going to share your details with me?
Just told you my name.
Are you going to share your date of birth and all that with me?
I'm not asking for your date of birth.
Yeah, but you'd get that from my stuff. Do you know what I mean? And why should I have to do that? Just to do a lawful activity, Sarge?
then
Come on.
So if somebody rings up and complains that there's a man with a mask,
Yeah.
and a baseball cap on, all I see is his eyes, and he's flying a drone round, yeah, we can say it's all right. We've spoken to him, we know who he is. Job sorted.
Doesn't matter though, at the end of the day, it's like what it is, right? So it's not, so what you're saying is what I'm going to do maybe not everyday occurrence. But listen to this then, if I was walking down the road with one thing up like that, walking down the road, it's not an everyday occurrence, is it? But there's nothing wrong with that. At the end of the day, Sarge, I'm doing a lawful activity. I expect not to be harassed and bullied. I expect, especially when I've come in and told you, and I don't.
I'm not harassing and bullying you, am I?
No, but that's the way it seems to be coming across. It's like, we want to know this and we want to know that. But you know what, Sarge, listen.
I've asked you politely for it, Darren.
Sarge, you're not being politely. You know how to communicate better than that lady in there, let's put it that way. But there's two reasons I came in and I told that lady this, right? One was to be open and transparent and tell you what's going on, so you're not worried, thinking what's going on. That was number one. Number two, I told a friend what I was going to do. Another photographer, right? Another photographer, amateur photographer like myself, right? And he said to me, Paul, be careful. I don't know where he's got this information from. Be careful, because there's a high-ranking officer in Norfolk that likes to take people's liberties away. And I'm thinking, is it that there?
No.
No. So you know what I'm on about then?
I'm aware that we've had trespassers on the premises and they've been
No,
arrested.
I'm not going to trespass. I'm going to be on the public footpath, Sarge. And like I say, I didn't even have to come in and be open and transparent with you, did I?
So, obviously, public area, out the front, out the back, private.
It's all gated off anyway, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I couldn't get out there anyway, could I?
No.
But I don't want to, I just want to go up. I don't even, it's not even about the place, I just want to get out. I just want to be left alone. I don't want activity, Sarge. I didn't have to come in and have a carry on with you like this.
Can I see your drone?
You can see it, but you're not seeing no numbers. And do you know what? I don't even have to show you, but I will. Do you know what I mean? But you know what? I was going to say no after that lady's carry on there. But you know what? Because you know, because I come from home.
Whereabouts are you? Tell me you're from West Yorkshire.
I come from home, Sarge. That's all we need to know. I come from God, just like everyone else.
The only reason I ask is I used to live down there. I used to work down there as well.
Okay, whereabouts?
I used to work in Keighley and Bradford.
Alright, I don't know that area very much. But there's my drone. There's my ID on it. There's my ID on it. That's all you're saying, Sarge. That's all you're saying. There's my drone.
Right. Where's the model number on it so I know what it is?
Mini 2. DJI Mini 2.
Tiny, isn't it?
Again, yeah, it's tiny. The cluster's a toy. DJI
Mini 2.
Mini 2.
Perfect.
That's it, bro. Like I say,
GoPro on.
Because what it is, I'm a photographer. She asked me if I was for video when I first come in. I said no, but I wished I did now because I was a bit of like, I could see where she was trying to go with that. You know, like I say, I'm here to do a lawful activity. It's not as if I'm committing a murder or robbing anyone or even stealing it or even causing a breach of the peace. I'm not even doing anything like that. I'm not even doing a Section 5 or a Section 4. I'm not causing any fear of violence or anything like that. But, Sarge, in return, it's me coming in here and explaining what my intentions are. I expect, hopefully, to be left alone.
Oh, that's fine. So, ultimately, Darren, you could be flying it over public areas.
I can be.
Yeah.
I can.
But away from people.
250, there is no, I could fly it right over your head if I wanted.
Yeah. But from a public safety concern point of view,
there's no legislation.
I would ask
Sarge.
you, and I'm going to go back and check it.
Sarge, I am not
and I
here to
appreciate the rule over 250, and I'm aware there's a lot of drones that weigh exactly underneath the legislation.
It's done on purpose, isn't it?
What I don't want is people ringing up complaining saying the drone's flying too close to me.
I wouldn't do that anyway. I'm not going to do that. I'm not even going to hover over the police station. I am going over the police station though, and I'm going to find a nice spot. Once I find a nice spot, I'm going to do a panoramic. Now what it is when you do a panoramic, it moves slowly.
Yeah, and not to film over the police station.
I'm gonna find a nice spot. Hopefully, I can't promise you that, Sarge. Hopefully, it's not over the police station. If I find a spot, right, and it's over the police station, then it's all be it. It is what it is. Now, listen to this, right? If I was up to anything no good, shall we say, I bet there's a proper word for that. But if I was up to no good, right, I could stand a mile away. And as long as I've got eyesight, I could stand a mile away and fly my drone over your police station, you wouldn't know where I was. So if I was up to no good, I'd do that, wouldn't I? I wouldn't come in here, tell you, show you, take my hat off. I don't even have to do that, Sarge, you know, I'm just... But at the same time...
I don't actually know who you are, do I?
But at the same time, yeah, and that's what I was coming to. At the same time, I want to keep my anonymity. You know, our human rights tells us that we can and expect to live an anonymous life. So, and that's what I expect, sir.
Fair enough.
You know, I don't want to do your head in. I'm not here to do your head in, mate. I've come in, me and you had quite a alright conversation. I don't know about, I think she needs some more training if I'm honest, but that's just my opinion. But yeah, that's it. Nothing more, nothing less. No, what's the word I'm looking for? No, hostile, I suppose that's it. No hostile intentions. I just want to go about my daily business. I've got a nice little lobby. Now, when I've got a day off, that's what I like to do. Today I've got a day off, and it's a lovely weather. Yesterday it was pissing down. I was going to put actually, Sarge, I was going to put my whole day in for yesterday. And yesterday I was thinking, yeah, I'm glad I'm not wet today. And I was just hoping and praying that, and you know, it's lovely. The view's lovely. I'll get some wicked footage. Like I say, Sarge, it's just about keeping my anonymity, especially when I'm not doing anything wrong. Yeah, hopefully you can understand that, please.
Have you got a contact number, Darren?
Oh, come on.
Only so, if there's a problem, I can ring you.
I'm not going to do that now, but sorry. I'm still telling you I want to keep my anonymity and you want a phone number.
How do I contact you, should I need to do?
You don't, well what it is, the only way you'd need to contact me is if I'm over there, crash the drone or something happens like that, I'm there, you can come and see me straight away. That's the only way that you'd need to get in contact with me.
Yeah.
So, you can come stand with me and watch if you want.
Well, I'm going to go and do some research on the rules.
You don't believe me, do you?
No, I don't believe you, but...
At least you're honest.
People will come in here and tell us all sorts, yeah? It's not an area of legislation I'm familiar with. I thought there was rules about not flying over buildings, regardless of size of drone. But like I said, I'm not claiming to know. I'm not going to say you can't do it, you can do it. I'm not saying anything other than I don't know. But I'm going to go find out. The bit I read before talked about 250 grams.
Under. It has to be under.
Yeah.
Well, 250 and under.
Yeah. Which you're saying yours is. But the rules I looked at were about 250 or 251 and above.
Yeah, so mine's 249.
Yeah.
So.
But if you're going to be out there, then if I need to find you, I'll come find you. And what I would like, Darren, is
Do you know what I would like though? See that last bit of that sentence that I didn't really take too well was, if I need to come and see you, I'll come and see you. What would have been better is, I'll go and do my checks, and I'll come back and tell you either way that you were right or you were wrong.
If you want me to come and find you, I'll come and find you.
Yeah, and tell me that I'm right or I'm wrong.
I need to know for that. I need to know where you're going.
I'm just going to go in the corner.
Right.
You're about to see me out the window. That's all I'm going to do. I'm just going to go in that corner there.
I'll see what I can find.
Okay, and I'd appreciate if you come out and went, you know what, you're spot on. Or, you're wrong, you're coming with me, and then fair enough.
Right.
Okay.
I'll come through me just in case.
Oh, you wouldn't need them even if I'm coming with you anyway, Sarge, but I know for a fact I'm not.
Go. Alright.
Okay.
Thank you very much.
Right, like I say, it's just about being, just a bit of courtesy, that's all I've come in for.
Alright.
But she's definitely not that officer then, no.
Thank you very much.
No, do you know what? I stopped you, didn't I, in that sentence about trespass, because I'm not going to trespass. But yeah, I was told about a female, high-ranking, I think he said, if I'm not mistaken, a high-ranking officer that basically likes to overstep, the words he said is overstep with authority and take people's liberties when she shouldn't. I mean, I don't know how true that is.
Well, that's not one for us to discuss here when there's an ongoing court case.
All right, okay, all right. Oh, well, I don't know, but anyway, it did make me think, should I or shouldn't I go in? And then I thought, if I don't go in and she is in there, then, do you know what I mean? At least I'll come in and, you know, okay.
Thank you very much, I'll come and see you shortly.
Sergeant what, sorry? My memory's like a fish.
1537 Hughes.
Hughes. That's a popular English name, so I shouldn't forget that, should I?
No. Alright.
Right, thank you. I'm going to set up over there. How long are you going to take before you come back? See, because if I was
How
you...
long it takes me to find the legislation?
If I was young, Mr. Hughes, I'd be doing it as quick as I can before I go up.
That's my plan.
Alright then, see you soon. Now his eyes told me, guys, that he didn't appreciate, even though he was having that kind of alright conversation. I mean, she was a bit snotty, yeah. I wished I was recording that. I wished I did record that at the start, because she wasn't polite at all. Just because you're not talking with a tone doesn't mean that you're not being polite. It doesn't mean that you're being polite, sorry. But yeah, guys, you know, go in, let them know what are you, and that's the thanks you get. That's the thanks you get. So yeah, look at all that is new, isn't it? All that's all new, that. But yeah, madness, man, madness. Madness. I'm going to find a little spot here. We've just seen a big X5 through there, blue lighting. I'm going to look for a nice little spot around here somewhere. And then do what I've got to do. Have you got, what did she ask for? Have you got your aviation? I've got everything you need to know about you. You know what I mean? You do have to tell us she was going to start going. You do have to tell us, let's talk about Schedule 8 then. And let's see if Schedule 8 tells us that I have to tell you. Right guys, I will come back to you if and when Sergeant comes out, or after we do an outro. Well, I respect. Yes, Sarge.
Alright.
I am.
Are we recording again?
I am, of course.
Cool, I've had a look. I can't find anything that says you can't do it.
I told you, didn't I?
Yeah, fine, not a problem. Like I said, it's new to me.
Yeah.
So yeah, obviously the guidance is be aware of vehicles, crowds of people,
I know, I'll do all my flight checks and all that before I take off.
Fair enough.
Okay.
And obviously it is a busy area. So
I can still take off from here though.
if you say so.
No, no, so.
No, it's fine.
What, you telling me I can't?
I'm not telling you can't, Darren. Yeah, I'm trying to have a decent conversation with you.
Well, that's what I was trying to do.
Stop trying to twist it.
Oh, Sarge, I'm not a police officer, I don't do that.
No, well, I'm not doing it either, but from what I've read, yeah, there's...
I did tell you that though, didn't I?
I know you did.
Mr. Hughes.
I, like I said to you, yeah, the stuff I read was about drones over 250 grams.
I did say that to you though,
I know you did, I know. It's all new to me, yeah.
Okay.
We don't get many people coming into the police station saying I'm going to fly a drone.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's the reason.
And I was trying to be open and transparent with this man, but the response I got off that lady, I don't even think she's a police officer actually, is she? She's a civilian.
Yeah.
And that's shocking, man. Maybe she needs some retraining, like I said. Yeah. No, I don't want to make a complaint, I'm not here to do that, man. But maybe she could do
Because that
something.
mean you're telling us his name, wouldn't it, Darren?
Well, no, because what it is, I can make a complaint anonymously. Under 5.6 of the thing we tells me that I can make a complaint.
5.6 of what?
Professional standards. Paragraph 5.6 tells me that I can make complaint anonymously.
No.
And there's many ways to do that, so I wouldn't have to give you my name to make a complaint. But again, I'm not here to do that.
Cool, right. I'm going to disappear.
Okay.
You enjoy flying your drone.
Thank you.
And, yeah.
So we're cool.
At the minute, yeah.
There's no animosity.
No.
Okay.
I'm not sending 25 people out to come and arrest you, you're alright.
Well, I'm only skinny. You'd only need you, wouldn't you, to be fair?
Yeah, I'm going home, so.
Alright.
Won't be me now.
Is that female officer on duty what I was on about? I don't know the name, so I couldn't tell you. I know she's high-ranking officer.
And if it's the one I'm thinking of, yeah, I'm not limited to tell you who she is. And there's an ongoing court case.
Yeah, but I'm not asking about that. What I'm saying is she on duty?
No.
No, okay. Okay.
Alright.
Right, see you later. See you later, Mr. Hughes. You can tell you're going off duty because you haven't got your proper shoes on.
Well, that's why.
Right, go on then, carry on. Did you read all that? Did you hear what he was saying? He's filming, you know. Fucking all these eyes and everything, mate. Yeah. Because I said, listen, there's two reasons why you're coming here. I went, one is to be open and transparent with you, right, because I don't want you to think that there's some dodgy bloke with a mask on. I went, and two, my friend, who is an amateur photographer as well, said to me, I said, I don't know where he's got his information from, but told me that there's an high-ranking female officer in this police station that likes to go above and beyond air powers and arrest, takes people's liberties unlawfully. I went, I knew it wasn't her, obviously, though. I knew she was only thingy, fucking civilian. I went, nah, I get the feeling it's her. And he went, no, it's not her. I went, so there is a female like that then in here. I went, because obviously if it's not her, you know what I'm on about. Oh, wait there. Fuck, I'm only recording. Yes, guys, let's go and see this woman and tell her that because of her attitude, I'll be reluctant to go into a police station. If I ever need to go back to one and fly over it, I'll be reluctant to go in and have that conversation with them. But you know, I've got a feeling she won't come out and talk to us, but there you go. Hello, miss. Do you want to come in just 2 seconds? Okay. Yeah, I'm going to take one of these with me. I haven't got one, like, but it's yeah. I don't mean any disrespect. I've done what I've set out to do. Sorry, excuse me. I've done what I set out, what I wanted to do, which was a lawful activity. But what I would say, Mrs. Because there is a police station actually in Whitby that's got a lovely view over the harbour. And if I'm honest, I think I'd be reluctant to go in and have that kind of conversation that I tried to have. I'm not saying that you spoke to me with an attitude, miss, but I believe things were trying to, I don't know, it's just the way I interpreted it. I believe that, you know, things were getting twisted and it could have become...
So have you finished now?
It could have become heated. Yeah, I'm finished. I've done what I wanted to do.
Okay, then, as long as you've finished.
Hopefully, what I will say though, miss, again, if I do need to come back, I won't be coming in next time. I'll be just doing it. I'm going to have to go home. Sorry, I do apologise. Excuse me. I'm going to go home. Obviously, once I get it on the PC and have a look, hopefully, that footage is. And I don't need to come back, but if I do, I will say that I won't be coming back and have that conversation. I'll just do what I need to do.
Right, that's fine.
Okay.
No problem.
Okay, thank you.
Right, thank you.
See you later. So yeah, you go in, you try to have that pleasant and you know, be courtesy. You're seeing yourselves the kind of attitude that I got, and yeah, it is what it is. So let's have a look at this little gate. We'll have a look at the gate and we can see what I've just shown you from above. Them drones are a lovely bit of kit, and the zoom on them is unreal, isn't it, guys? The zoom on that, you can really zoom in and get that detail, can't you? Yeah, so we've just been over. I believe that memorial is just round that corner there. I believe it's just round the corner. So yeah, lovely aerial view of North Yorkshire. I know they don't like it, but again, you know, what can you do when you live in a zoo? And so yeah, I believe the memorial bit's just round there. I mean, there is a memorial there, and I bet they don't let me see it. Hello, I believe there's a memorial round the back.
Right.
Is there any chance I could go and pay my respects?
Sorry, it's private property.
So what's the point in having a memorial if no one can go and view it? Our road's that, do you know what I mean? But anyway, next time I come, I'll put the drone over and not even tell them I'm here. With the cheek, do you know what I mean? Because I can, and I do what I want, when I want. As long as I stay lawful. Do you know what I mean, guys? Well, you know what I mean? It's human, isn't it? Human, isn't it, guys? So what I'm going to do really this time, oh no, you'll see the drone after this, and you'll hear me say this bit again. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to split, I'm going to bounce. I'll catch us all on the rebound, guys. Until then, please stay safe and have a read of one of them, because I'm going to, I don't know why, but I am. Look at that, man. Look at that bad boy. Yeah, that's mint, guys. Look at that. Did you see him there? Well, right, guys, what I'm going to do is I'm going to split, I'm going to bounce. I'll catch us all on the rebound. Until then, guys, please stay safe and be lucky. Respect, as always, where respect is due. Respect.